Are you a home buyer or home seller in Grimesland, North Carolina?
We make these videos for you to know every single month, for you to actually see what's happening in our world, not necessarily what's happening in the national news, what's happening with interest rates at the Federal Reserve. That's all important information on national, but what's happening in the inventory in our local market is equally important. This is where we can figure out what's appreciation, if you should buy, if you sell, based on the numbers that we're seeing. So that is why we make these videos for you every single month to share.
And now we're going to start with inventory, because that is one of the factors that actually driving the market. And in Grimesland, North Carolina, the inventory started really with the active homes in the market, which we had 23 homes in May 2024 that we just closed. And in April 2024 was 26 homes. And last year in May 2023, we had 23 homes, which put us at no change from last year to this year.
Well, that's not true when it comes to pending, though. Pending under contract homes is typically, if you're taking a mortgage, it takes 30 days to close on a home or to move out of a home for another person to come in. So May 2024, 10 homes were pending. Last month at this time, in April, 11. Last year at this time, 4. So it is actually up 150%.
Exactly. Now, what is important beside of that, also the sold homes, because that's going to help us to calculate the inventory rate. Saying that 11 homes sold in May 2024, 9 homes sold in April 2024, and just 4 homes sold in May 2023, which put us a big change, 175% of difference.
Small numbers, big percentage differences. Now, when we took an inventory rate, this is active plus pending divided by sold. This gives us a number. If this number is under 6 months, it's a seller's market. If it's over 6, it's typically a buyer's market. So it's just one of those things to know. So with that, the number is 3 months supply in May. But in April, it was 411. And last year at this time, it was 6.75. So you can see last year at this time was more of a buyer's market than it is now.
Before we dive in more, we're going to do our introduction.
Absolutely. Let's hit. Hi, it's Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you can call text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below. Now, with days on market is how long it takes for a home to sell in the area. Now, this is going to say how fast or slow the market is. So with all of that, May 2024, it was 31. In April, 89. Last year at this time, 27. So it was actually only up 14.8%.
Therefore, definitely market got faster and the house moving faster. Now, if you're looking at 2 more factors that are super important, one of them is the median lease number and the other one is the sale price, which really is simple, going to an Excel sheet, looking at the middle number in whole list from top to bottom, from the cheap to expensive, and the same for the sale price. And saying that, what is the numbers?
And it's never typically the same house. So don't think somebody got such a deal or somebody spent so much more money on the same house. It's rarely ever the same house. So median list in May 2024 was $399,900. The month before that was $418,925. Last year at this time it was $450,100. So it's actually down 11% for list price. But what about sold price?
Now, in the sold price, it was $444,000 even for the May 2024. In April 2024 was $389,900. And in May 2023, this number was $394,950, which put us at more than 12.4% of increase for the sale price.
Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is price per square foot. Price per square foot is a down and dirty number. It is not going to be exactly what your home is worth. It is an estimate. Your upgrades, your downgrades, all of these are going to, your pool, all of these are going to factor, that would be an upgrade. All of these are going to factor into your price per square foot. So don't think that this is exactly what it is. It's the base. So with that, for all new construction and new construction alone, in Grimesland is only single family homes, and right now, at least at the filming of this video. So with that, new homes was $180 a square foot. Tell me what's happening with pre-owned homes.
Pre-owned home was $173 per square feet. What about the others?
With all condos and townhomes, and what about just single family homes?
Just $180.
No, $177.
For pre-owned. Pre-owned was 177.
Yeah. So with pre-owned, you can see there was a little difference because there were in the past condos and townhomes. Now, with new construction, we also look at how much of that inventory of supply is new construction versus previously owned construction. With that, May 2024, new construction was 2.9 months of supply, and it was previously almost 2.2. What about the month before that?
It was 4.9 month for the April 2024 for the brand new, and 0.9 months of previously owned.
So you can see huge shift where actually people are starting to sell their homes, and there's a lot less new construction in 1 month. Now let's talk about mean home value. Mean is going to tell us a base appreciation rate. Appreciation is what people always care about with their home, and this also tells us how much the year-over-year change is. So with that, tell us what May was.
May was $295,364 for May 2024. In April 2024, these numbers look like $293,854. And in May 2023, this number was $277,326, which is what?
6.5% change, which is actually a pretty high month-over-month change in Pitt County. Now, the next thing
in Grimesland.
In Grimesland, in all of Pitt County. I'm so sorry. Okay, so for the rental market is going to tell us what people are paying to live in Grimesland. And honestly, median rent from Grimesland is $1,250. It can go up to $2,400. A month-over-month change was $100 with this one. Now, at $1,250, yes, you're not going to be in the fanciest home, but maybe you should be starting to think about it is time to buy a home. You're going to have someplace to live when you get older. You'll have someplace that you can retire in. You have something to appreciate and value. So you are getting that 6.5% every single year or whatever it will be in your future. And you are getting something that is solidly yours. So there's so many reasons to buy. And at the end of the day, people talk about, oh, the interest rates, so the prices. But you know it's your time to get into the market when it is your time to get into the market. So you can't expect the past to happen. Again, what we can do is when it is your time, it is your time.
Exactly. And the other side, if you are a home seller, look at the inventory rate. We said we just had 3 months of the supply. Still, we are below 6 months. That is buyer market. And the houses, actually, the median sold price was more than 12.4% increase. At the same time, as my wife said, we had 6.5% appreciation for the house. Therefore, you need to connect with us, Alan Victoria Pinder, a real estate agent professional in the area, to get you the top dollar when we are here to help you. And don't forget to subscribe in our channel and also watch all this video, and we're gonna connect you with next video. Thank you.